I was shy for the brotherhood? Or am I just being an asshole to brothers? Like one of the, I forget who it was, Salaki, one of the apostles put up a video about there's no lone wolves in the truth. Salaki, Yahushua, he didn't just shun off all the disciples, I'm gonna do this myself. He dealt with the brotherhood, good and bad. He dealt. So we gotta be the same way. Even in the brotherhood, you may have to put up with some stuff, but it's all good. That's just life. Guess what? As you have to put up with somebody has to put up with your ass.
That's right.
With your always late self, with your always complaining self.
That's right.
With your always, got something to say, always got a response. Somebody's putting up with you. So understand that and try to be the best brother you can. Just be humble. Sometimes you have to take the load, but examine yourself. Am I being a benefit to the brotherhood? Am I being a benefit to this truth? What am I doing? Am I doing my videos? Am I coming to camp? When I come to camp, am I just a bump on a log? What am I doing? So like, can you read that one more time?
Come. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you?
Prove your own self. Try yourself. Put your own self through the fire so that you can make your own self how you want to be for the truth. Critique yourself. Am I being, real short with brothers when I don't need to? Am I being mean?
Am I tripping?
Am I tripping? Am I on the comment board going just hella hard with scoffers when I don't need to? What am I doing? Especially when you start having something to say about the next man. What am I doing? Hold on, before I go in on this brother, and do I have all my stuff together? Examine yourself. Because after you examine yourself, you might say to yourself, damn, I need to be kicked out the truth too. Let me get myself together. Go ahead.
That's right. That's right. Examine yourself whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own self. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates?
So as you examine yourself, you getting on yourself, you getting experience from that, and then you may be able to help another brother. You may be looking at something that he's doing, and you can tell him, hey brother, I was going through the same thing. You might want to watch this. If you don't keep an eye on it, next thing you know, you're going to be going down this path. Examine yourself, because that might allow you to get some experience and bring that experience to the table of the truth. It might be a whole big group of brothers out there that you did a video on examining yourself. You did a quick hit or a lesson on examining yourself, and brothers might take heed to that and say, damn, you know what, he makes some great points. I need to go over that stuff. I need to really get myself together. I'm sitting up here worried about the next man when I'm out here looking crazy. Go ahead. Second Ezra, you jump back over there? No. Did you have a precept? Y'all bought this up?
Nah, it's good.
Okay. Yeah, jump back there.
Snake, it would have been me.
They would have told you all there, though.
Oh man,
That's right.
I got you, bro.
Do you remember where you was at?
Yeah, I was like around the third verse.
Take that verse all day. Before you do that, can I get a quick precept? 2nd Ezra 14 and start at verse 10 for me. 2nd Ezra 14 and start at verse 10. This thing is about getting yourself together, because we understand the time that we're all seeking for, the time that we're talking about, the end time is here. It's near. It's near. We're in that time. Like I said yesterday on the live show, if this was a job and we get off at 5 p.m., the time right now would be 4:59, 4:58. It's that time. You're about to get off work. So just do your thing. You'll be off in a few minutes, and you'll be able to go on ahead and do what you want to do. You'll be in the kingdom, enjoying yourself, not having to worry about nothing. Go ahead, huh?
2nd Ezra 14.
Oh, come on.
2nd Ezra 14 and 10. For the world hath lost his youth, and the times began to wax old.
That's right.
For the world is divided into 12 parts, and the 10 parts of it are gone already.
That's right.
And half of a 10th part.
And that was in the time of Ezra. The world was in the end in that time. So what time do you think it is now? With all these years past the time of when this book was written. Salaki, when Ezra was on the earth. The end is here. It's not coming, it's not, we don't have to wait another 100 years. The end is now. Go ahead,
And there remaineth that which is after the half of the 10th part. Now therefore set thy house in order.
Set thine house in order. Get yourself together. Now that you've measured the time and you know what time it is and you know the prophecies are coming to pass, get yourself in order. Go ahead, we're going to read through verse 16.
Okay.
What verse you at?
I'm at verse 13. Now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such as them of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
That's right. This is what time it is. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Always think about yourself first before you start looking at the next man. Reprove yourself. Prove yourself. Make sure you have your ducks in a row, as they say. Have I been reading? Have I been getting into the prophecies? Have I been watching the videos? Have I been doing my videos? Look at yourself. Reprove yourself, because we all gonna have to answer. It's not just because I know Mike Allah, I'm good. Because I go to camp with Jan Balthazar, I'm good. No, you're gonna have to answer for your deeds, for what you were doing.
Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature.
Put off the weak nature. That is a grand statement. Because if you can accomplish that, then you can accomplish a whole lot of things. Because as men are raised up in this society, they're weak. They're weak. The nature of man right now is weak. The nature of man is to follow after any pleasure, any lust that comes to their mind. Immediately. I want sex. I can't get sex. I'm jacking off. Just immediately. I want food. I'm not gonna wait to cook something decent. I'm McDonald's. I'm sitting in line. I don't care. And then you sitting in a fast food line, mad about the burger taking 3 minutes. You come inside talking to the manager. Why'd I have to wait so long in the drive-thru? In the drive-thru to wait 3 minutes, that's preposterous. But when you think to yourself, man, that's 3 minutes. That's 3 minutes. Drive-thru's gotta be quick. It's supposed to be seconds. From the time you place your order, the time you pay, the time you get your food, that's maybe a minute. And some people sitting in the car, hurry up. That's preposterous. Yeah. But that's how people are. It's a weak nature.
Self-entitled.
So if you can put off that weak nature, you can accomplish a lot. How are you going to be able to put off that weak nature? The only way to do it correctly is through the will of Yahweh Basham Yahushua, through His word. That's it. Without that, you're still going to be weak. You're still going to be weak. Go ahead.
And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to fly from these times.
That's right. What are the thoughts that are most heavy to you? Paying you, man, I gotta pay these bills. Man, my baby mama this. Man, put all that stuff to the side. You know the bills ain't going nowhere, so just pay what you can. If you don't have the money, then ask a brother. Hey, brother, can you help me out with this? But if you're gonna be asking, make sure that you're working. And if you're working, yeah, sometimes you come up short, but just don't be some nigga out here begging. Now put aside those things, trust in Yahweh Basham Yahushua, you'll be taken care of.
Con.
Go ahead.
For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
That's right. Did you want to say something? No. All the things that are going on, that have gone on, that are going on, is nothing in comparison to what's coming. So if you can't make it, if the times right now got you saying, man, hey brother, this is too hard. I'm out here, man, my baby mama, I can't come this week because, you know, somebody got to watch the kids. Man, I ain't going to be able to make it. So you know what, I'm just gonna do my own thing. If you going through life like that right now, when here, especially in North America, it ain't much going on, you're not gonna be able to handle the stuff that's coming.
Nope.
No food in the grocery store, you ain't gonna be able to handle that. You're gonna lose your wits just like your woman.
Yep.
You're gonna be running around just like your woman. Some of you niggas, spics, Native Americans, you're gonna be offering up your body to try to get some food, just like these women do.
Yep.
You're gonna be offering up sexual favor to try to get a little something to eat. But the men that are in this truth, the right way, doing it for Yahweh Shem Shai, all we gotta do is trust in the Most High. Trust in Him and His Son, and we'll be taken care of. Go ahead,
Keep going in 2 Ezra 14, I'll jump back to 9.
You know what?
So that was it on 16.
2 Ezra 15 and 14.
This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
That's right.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that call upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. So we go to the scriptures and we look at the men of the Lord. They were never forsaken. The Lord always protected them, and those that put their trust into Him. You know, going to Elijah. You know, when he fled from persecution from Jezebel. You know, he sent the ravens and the birds to go to give him food. He took care of Elijah, man. You know, and he took care of the Israelites that came out from Egypt and in the wilderness.
That's right.
You know, even though they were complaining and all that, doing the murmuring, you know, but you know, he takes care of his people, man. He'll take care of you if you trust in him. You know, took care of Daniel when he was thrown into the lion's den. Because they put their trust, and the Lord saw them that as they were worthy in His eyes. You know?
Right. Took care of Noah, took care of Abraham, so on and so on.
That's right. 2 Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draw nigh.
It says, woe to the world, which is destruction to the world. So if it's destruction to the world, what do you care about the world so much? Why are you trying to fit into the world if the world is slated for destruction? Why are you trying to be a part of the world or make it in the world when the world is slated for destruction? Be a part of this truth. Put away those, like I said, those mortal thoughts. Put off that weak nature, because the world is doomed. You can't bring it back. It's doomed. So worry about the truth and let the Most High take care of your relationships and all this other stuff. Let the Most High take care of that. You just get into His truth. Not just get into it, but stay into it. Don't be a part-time Israelite. Be full-time. And also, get every few minutes asking, can I get overtime? Get into this thing. Go ahead.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, and for there shall be a sedition among man and invasion one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of
sedition amongst men, invading one another. That's all that you hear about going on right now.
Yep.
In Turkey the other day, you got all that stuff going down in Turkey. You got Venezuela. You had Greece. Like I said, you had Iceland with the financial situation. You could go on and on. But there is sedition amongst men, invading one another, chaos and calamities all over the earth. So you ask yourself, well, damn, I've been reading about this. You know what? It said this is that time. It's all over. The Most High is coming. The Most High is about to unleash His Son to cause destruction and havoc on the earth. Let me get myself together. Go ahead, Al.
and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
That's right. All these things are going to be cut off. You traveling, people at my job, they took a vacation to Cancun, all that stuff. They sending pictures with the drinks with the umbrellas, big ass sunglasses, everybody happy. All this stuff is about to be cut